All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me scroll up. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Let me scroll up. Let's see who got in the building this far. Here we go. Ravens Nation in the building. What it do? Not an 86. What it do? And that super chat. Appreciate the love, Nada. You say salute, General. Salute to the LDBC. Yes, sir. We got California Love up in here. Avery Vice. King Strict is in the building. Pablo Escobar. T.Y. Boxing 02 is in the building. Miami Stupid 305 up in here. Rick Blackwell. Trap Media USA. Let's see here. Jalen Hudson up in here. Coach 67 Sports TV in the building. Joseph Brown. Powerhouse Watson. Pancho Villa in the building. Coach Hudson, what it do? My brother King G, the boxologist in the building. Let me see here. G-Man TV. Charlie Whoop Whoop in the building. Ty Front 600. Sniper in the building. Oh, no doubt about that, Coach Hudson. Shout out to Morehouse. Doing that thing. And my daughter supposed to be going there. That's where she want to go. She's still debating. I see Mo 2013 in the building. G McCall, what's happening? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get the lights all the way up. Get the lights up and share the video. Cano Loco TV. Salute to the homie Cano Loco. Jude 12, what it do? All right. Let's get down to it. YouTube doing me dirty today. No notification. We'll get rid of it. We're gonna work with it. All right, I share the video, do all that good stuff. Now, we got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna discuss Derrick James and his situation with Ryan Garcia. We're gonna discuss Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and his future. We'll discuss Keyshawn Davis and what he got going on in 135, and of course PBC and Top Rank and their situation. What's up with it, Kevin Hill? Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa in the building. What it do? What it do? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me go to my YouTube real quick. One second, ladies and gents. All right, here we go. Let's get down to it. All right, first things first, man. Let's deal with Derrick James, man. What's up, D21519? What's up, Stephen X? Wait a minute. Is that the real Stephen X? I don't know why Stephen X ain't got no a wrench. Let me get Stephen X a wrench real quick. Let's get Stephen X a wrench before we start cooking up in here. Stephen X got a wrench, so why is it saying he don't got one? Hold on, man. Something going on with my StreamYard. My StreamYard just showed you didn't have one. Now it's saying you do got one. That was weird. That's weird, right? But anyway, we good. We good. Salute the Sniper in the super chat. Appreciate the love, Sniper. Coming through with the 2-piece. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go, y'all. Derrick James. I did a video about this earlier about Ryan Garcia and Derrick James. I had a few conversations yesterday with people that was real disappointed in Derrick James. I am too. You know what I'm saying? I am too. But I'm not. I'd be lying to you if I told you I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Rod? What's up, Sheldon? I'd be lying to you if I told you I was shocked or heartbroken or anything like that. Because these last, 10 years or so, it's been like an epidemic of the jig germ. The jig germ has just gone insane. What's up, Black Martial Arts Society? The jig germ has just taken over, and like the lack of pride from our people, self-respect for our people, like we just don't have it no more. It's a few of us who still trying to stand on business, trying to do something like that. But for the most part, with the rise in popularity of the internet, people have proven that they'll do anything and say anything for money. You know what I'm saying? They'll compromise themselves, their family. People embarrass their children, their grandparents, anything to go viral online, or just all to make some money. So now, this is what's happening now. The togetherness is not there no more like it used to be with the masses of black people. Black people used to be known for sticking together. You mess with one of them, you mess with all of them. You know what I'm saying? That's how we were known for that. And then something happened. Salute to Mr. Mott, my brother Mr. Mott in the Cash App. Appreciate the love, Mr. Mott. Thank you, sir. We was known for all of that, but then something changed to where, dudes start getting paid. And back in the day, people was getting paid too, but it was shameful. See, back in the days of COINTELPRO and all that kind of stuff, when the FBI was paying people under the table and all that, or even when the police was paying people to infiltrate and to sell out, it was a shame that people wore. They tried to hide being a sellout. You see what I'm saying? But now, because it's been put out there, and cutting jigs is being rewarded so much, it's like every time you turn around, somebody cutting the jig. There's no consequences no more. What's up with JC Storytelling? What's up, my brother Joe Thompson coming through standing on LDBC business? So there's no consequences. What's up, beautiful brown sugar Tay in the building? So that's what's hurting the community. And that's why the new generation, they don't have the same sense of racial pride or anything like that we had. Most of us had, you know what I'm saying, our parents and the grandparents had. A lot of these guys now, they seeing people get rewarded for cutting jigs. Like nobody stand on nothing. So I'm not shocked by Derrick James. I'm disappointed in him, but I'm not shocked by his actions. When you look at the stuff that happened with EJ, I didn't want to take a side in that situation. You know what I mean? I said, two brothers arguing about some money. I don't know. I don't want to take a side in that. But now at this point, I'm all the way on EJ's side at this point because now, bro, you messed. Derrick James is already messed up now. Now I know that you like money hungry, bro. This brother that messed up his entire gym, the camaraderie of his gym, everything for some money. and you lost respect from a lot of brothers. People ain't gonna look at him the same way now. You know what I'm saying? So that's unfortunate that that's happened to him. But look, AJ used him and left. Ryan Garcia used him and then tried to leave, but then Ryan realized Eddie Reynoso didn't want to work with him. Now he had to come back to Derrick James. Bro, it's no way. There's no way somebody can say, I ain't messing with you no more, bro. I quit. I quit this job. Or they fired me. And then when they realize their backup plan didn't work out, they come back. Come on, fam. There's no way. Well, this is what I mean by where's the pride? Where's the pride? Where's the self-respect? And I'm going to tell you something. None of the media is going to ask Derrick James about none of this stuff. They ain't going to ask him about it. Exactly, Coach Hudson. Exactly. Stephen X says, I'm not sure why Coach wants to erase this, let me see, drug cheat in his gym. Hey, man, money. Money, money, money. That's why, bro. It's just that simple. It's the money, man. I don't know. 954 is in the super chat with the two-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, the only pass DJ gets is if he sabotaged dude. That's wishful thinking. Now that'd be dope, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt EJ. I mean, yeah, DJ does anything like that. He ain't shown that that's what he on that type of time. You know what I mean? He ain't shown that he on that type of time at all. What's up, Elbow? Coach Hudson say, imagine your woman leaving you. Then she realizes nobody want her. She come back to you because she has no other options. I'm telling her exactly, bro. That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, brother. So that's exactly what happened. What's up, Coach Amber? Coach Amber say Frank Martin was in our gym the other day. So what? So Frank. So Coach Amber, did Frank? Did he leave Derrick James for sure? That's what I'm still trying to figure out. What's up with Supreme Beast, Cadillac Red in the building? David Jackson in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He said, "Hold 78. You said you would listen to a fool all day if he paying you." He said, "Let DJ get his money. Rematch in September." No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's totally two different things. Somebody coming up here talking crazy in my super chat, paying me, calling me ugly, saying that, "Are you ugly? Oh, you're fat. You eat sandwiches." And they send a $5 super chat. Let them do it. Because I'm in control. I can fire them anytime I want to. That's totally different than letting somebody go on a racist rant about your people, have no respect for your people, and then you still letting them come around because they paying you. That's ridiculous. No, DJ don't get. That's the pass we gave him before. We said, "Oh, man, let DJ get his money, man. Let him get." Nah, nope. He can get his money. I'm just not supporting him no more. Boxer fan times 4 with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says DJ gonna end up training Kanye in the clan suit. Wow, yeah, nuts. Donnie Darker is in the super chat with the 5 piece. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love. He says, Derek James jigging on stage while the whole crowd is booing. He says, it isn't like Brian had some standard right wing talking points. He went full racist. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I'm telling you, man. The Ryan stuff irritated me so much. It still irritates me because people still give this dude passes and try to pretend like they didn't see it or they don't know. Like Wiz Khalifa. Oh, I don't even know if that was Ryan. What are you talking about? What do you mean? It's just amazing how whenever somebody that's not black do something crazy, nobody has seen it. Oh, for real? Yeah, I heard about it. I ain't see it. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Oh, for real? Unbelievable. Kendall Loco say Ryan should have been frozen out by everyone in boxing. I agree. Yep, that's the only way. Freeze him out, teach him to do a lesson, say nope, that's uncalled for. Because I'm telling you, bro, whatever, man. I'm just trying to talk about it. It just the way what I seen them do to Devin Haney when he made a statement about he'll never lose to a white boy. When I seen the whole boxing community, all of the media stand up against Devin, sanctioning body stood up against Devin. Reporters, everybody. But when Ryan Garcia does the stuff he just did, and everybody, bro, I'm sorry, I would never respect the boxing media. I never respect it. Exactly, Cali Red. They haven't seen none of that Diddy stuff, but they say it's all real. Everything happened because they want to believe it. Nah, he did do it. He did do it. Nah, I know he did. Yeah, he did have to. I know he did it. I see a lot of y'all saying you hope DJ sets up Ryan. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Not at all. DJ going to get paid, bro. He going to get his money. Amateur, what it do? So anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on Derrick James. I don't see. I mean, I'm just not supporting him no more, man. He's one of the best trainers, but he did that to himself. It's no, and then to not even speak on it, bro. Like to act like it never happened. Come on, fam. Like the respect that everybody give Ryan Garcia, to act like it never even happened. I seen more people have more smoke for Teofimo Lopez and his little monkey comments than Ryan. More people approach. I seen more people say something to Tio than they did for Ryan. For some reason, people got this weird affection towards Ryan Garcia. They like this dude, bro. Every time somebody talk about him, I mean, I like Ryan, man. Ryan cool. What you mean? How is he cool? How is he cool? Well, what has he done for anybody for you to say Ryan's cool? I like Ryan. Disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, let's talk about the champ, Deontay the Bronze Mama Wilder, my brother. Let's return to the ring June 27th in I think Wichita, Kansas. All right. So Wilder is he'll be back. He's taking some light work, but this is a good opponent because this will gauge where champ is. You know what I'm saying? This is an opponent champ is supposed to be able to beat. And if champ can't beat this guy, then we know that it's something wrong and we can't do this no more. But he's supposed to beat this guy, right? So the focus has to be back. Champ is injury free. And I know a lot of people like, oh man, I see some comments, people like, oh, Wilder with these excuses, man. These excuses. Some of you dudes, bro, I'm so sick of y'all, bro. Would y'all stay off my page? Would y'all stay off of checking for Wilder news? You dudes act like y'all hate Wilder and Wilder's such a bum and all this stuff. But every time Wilder do an interview or anything, y'all right here. Here I go, showing up. But anyway, um, Wilder had to go through a lot of different things and a lot of things that wasn't talked about, right? And I don't blame him for not talking about a lot of things because when he made that comment about the costume after the Tyson Fury fight, which should nobody even asked him nothing about that because it's after you just got into a fight like that, just got cheated, your first time ever being hit like that, taking that kind of damage, and the first time somebody asks you, "Hey, what happened?" He ain't gonna know what happened. He was looking for answers. He said, "Hey, I don't know, man. I just felt weak. My legs felt weak. You know," he said, "Even my costume felt heavy. When I was walking to the ring, my costume felt heavy. I was tired." They take the costume part and put that on blast, like Wilder said he lost because his costume was too heavy. And then, not only did he get cheated and lose the fight, he get humiliated and clowned by boxing fans and boxing media for 2 years after that, based off of something that is not even how he meant it. So after that, of course, Wilder wasn't going to share nothing with y'all about his personal problems or injuries or nothing. Y'all have to get it how you live. You got to see what's happening on social media. So y'all saw, smash the like button, get the likes all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all saw, um, different things happening with his family and stuff like that. You saw what happened with his ex-girl. All this type of stuff is traumatic, okay? Especially when you're trying to fight and you're coming off of a loss, trying to keep your confidence up. It's too much, bro. It's a lot of stuff dealing with all that at one time. So people on the outside are always gonna be able to talk crazy and no, it's just it is because of that. Oh, he should have get rid of his trainer. He should do this, he do that. Like, bro, please, man. You dudes can't even some of you dudes can't even get through a day's work. An 8-hour shift without checking your cell phone, crying and whining if you get to an argument with your girl. So imagine a public situation. Imagine a public situation. A bunch of people calling you, being nosy. Hey man, you all right? Hey man, what's going on? Just call to check on you. Hey man, so what's this? You gotta explain it, the same story 100 times. You don't even want to answer the phone for people. Then you got newspapers and media hitting you up. You see what I'm saying? You got newspaper and media hitting you up. Everybody bothering you about some nonsense, about your personal business. It's not easy. Not easy at all. You know? A lot of stuff was going on at the same time. Then you got an injury to your right arm, the shoulder. Can't complain about that because if you complain about that, then, oh man, he gonna wind up with his excuses, man. Man, he just go sit down somewhere, man. He got all these excuses. So the man didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. So now he's back. He's healthy. He's a pinch older, wiser. He's never going to be the Deontay Wilder that he was because that's impossible. He has to be He has to be Deontay Wilder, the best Deontay Wilder he can be now, at this stage of his life. And hopefully that Deontay Wilder is still good enough to beat these guys that's out here and accomplish the goal he want to accomplish. What's up with D-Man Jr.? What it do? Black Superman said Fury lost the first fight, cheated the second, and the third. The damage was already done. Bro, I'm trying to tell these people that they don't want to listen. But me, you know that. But they don't care, bro. They don't care. They don't care at all, bro. Coach 67 said, I still hope he becomes undisputed. Me too. That's my dream for Deontay Wilder to become undisputed and get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But when things were there, um, uh, when the opportunities were there, the guys didn't want to make the fights. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brother Dean? Yeah, smash the like button, y'all. The likes is quite disgusting. The likes is quite disgusting in here. See how y'all do me? The easiest thing you're going to do all day is hit the thumbs up. Hit the like button. Hey, whoever, listen to the guy here. This guy's set. Get set up out here. Get set up out here, somebody. Because you the one crying. You can't. First of all, you can't even spell. What's up, Lacey the Great? Tony said Fury got KO'd in the first fight, and the ref took the long time to count 10. You know how they go. They cheated. They turned Tyson Fury into some type of hero, the Undertaker, and all that kind of mess after the fight. Yeah, but that's what they do, though, for them. Oh, what the courage, amazing courage. What's up with Archie Lean? What it do? Kevin Hill says Wilder still has one of the greatest knockout percentages in heavyweight history. Haters. Well, they know that. They know that. That's why they hate him. But anyway, this opponent Wilder is facing next is a good opponent for him at this stage of his career. So we can see where Wilder's at. And I believe Wilder is going to crush this dude, smash him, get him up out of here. And then Wilder has a big opportunity for a big money fight outside the country. Well, I'm not going to speak on it. I'm going to just, we'll wait, take one thing at a time. Tips Frank says, 78, did you see what Clarissa said about Ryan cheating Devin? She spoke facts. Yeah, Clarissa, she stood on business. Yeah, she stood on business for sure. I saw it was an interview with Fight Hub, I believe. Yeah, she cooked. Clarissa cooked. You know what I'm saying? She said what she had to say. She talked about how Ryan Garcia was how much love Ryan got for cheating Devin. She don't understand it. Don't nobody understand it. Don't nobody understand it. The hatred they have for Devin, bro, is pure racism. There's nothing else you can say about it. Nothing. London on the track say Wilder versus Chisora would be a great after Wilder deals with Herndon. Yeah, that would be a good fight, but they want Chisora versus Usyk and stuff like that. Yeah, see, all them other guys can get opportunities against Usyk. But Wilder, they gonna stay. Usyk gonna stay away from Wilder. He's scared of him because he know one punch can change the whole situation. Powerhouse Watson says if Joshua had a brain, he would fight Wilder in Saudi like Turkey wanted. Well, the problem is they keep trying to build the fight. A fight that don't need to be built, they keep trying to build it. If Turkey wants to fight, all Turkey got to do is say, listen, man, I want Wilder and AJ want to try to fight on this next card here. Let's get it done. The problem is they keep going through this bad luck ritual of building the fight. Right? Every time you try to build it, it don't work out because we've tried this for the last, 10 years? Just make the fight. If you want to make the fight, just make the fight. It's that simple. That's simple. Oh, y'all doing me filthy with the likes, bro. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know if y'all distracted. I don't know if y'all at work, but the likes is ridiculous. What's going on? Y'all can't hit the like button? Tweak the algorithm, ladies and gentlemen. You know YouTube already ain't sending out notifications. So you got to tweak the algorithm. Let's see who this is on. So sick of these scam texts. All these scam texts. They work for Amazon, all kind of nonsense. Slip the job, say promo footage of Wilder versus AJ build up will only need to come from YouTube, LDBC. Facts, bro. What's up, Lot Boy? What it do, Lot Boy? Amujal says, no disrespect, but in my opinion, Wilder incinerates Usyk. I always thought Wilder would beat Usyk, man. I always thought that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's easy for people to say, nah, he won't do that. He can't beat Usyk. Look, he can't beat this one and that one. That's easy for people to say, but at the same time, you won't give him an opportunity to do it. Let me see here. D-Man Jr. is in the super chat coming through with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, D-Man. He says, here's a token of my brother. Forgive me. I forgot to hit the like button on the way in. It's all good, brother. Appreciate it. All good, D-Man Jr. Salute. Yeah, but so yeah, right now, Deontay is on the path back. This is where he needs to be right now. This is a good experience, you know what I'm saying, to get his mind back right. Come in there and get back to fighting like Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? And he'll be fine. He'll be fine. And I expect Deontay Wilder to be victorious June 27th. Right? And all people care about is a knockout. He go up in here, he spark this dude. It'll be all over Instagram and memes everywhere. It'll be a beautiful thing. Right? So he going to win a couple of them in a row. Win a couple of them in a row. Stay on to fight this level of guy for a minute, and he'll be all right. The Chop Shop, what it do? Big Dose in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. Family says, just a little ghetto ties. General, much love, brother. Appreciate it. What's up, young Abel? Abel say, good morning, 78. I had a spam text message last week from some fake bus service. They said if I didn't pay, I would be arrested. Yeah, they tried to do me like that back in the day, Abel. Way back in the day, they tried to tell me, is the IRS, we want money, you're going to jail. It's a lawsuit from this and that. I'm like, man, nobody got time for that. One time they got me, though. I fell for one scam. I was younger, though. I was in my 20s. And I should have known better, but I got played. It was a scam. But the guy called me. And the sad part, it was somebody I knew, too. It was somebody from an organization, a black organization, scammed me, took advantage of my love for my people. So dude hit me up with some scam about what was it, man? I forgot. It was some drawing or whatever. I entered some drawing to win this win some cash or a car. Now I did enter a drawing, but this dude knew about it. So he played me and called me like a month later, and told me I won, and I won the car, right? So he was asking me, tell me about taxes on the car, this, and that, and the car be delivered. Man, my stupid self, man. Oh man, I'm so happy. Oh man, I won, man. Woo, woo. Listen to this mess. Wasn't even thinking, man. Wasn't even thinking. But like I said, I was young, dumb. Paid this dude, man. Paid this dude some. Luckily for me, I was able to get my money back though, because the bank. I had to get a new bank card. The bank thought it was fraud, right? So I was able to get my money back. Luckily, you know what I'm saying. But I was like, oh man, never again, never again. Okay, nobody called me on the phone get my card information ever again in life. Chop Shop say, y'all beware that spam text about owing tolls. Yeah, I got one in my phone right now. What's up with it? Condo LDBC and nothing in the building. All right, let's talk about your boy, Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis, man, is right now, I believe, finalizing a deal, or did he already finalize it? A deal to fight Edwin De Los Santos. Um, that's a great fight at 135. Great matchup. Edwin De Los Santos, tough, hard hitter, come to fight. Just had his fight with Shakur Stevenson, in which Shakur Stevenson got criticized thoroughly. Shakur got criticized thoroughly for not beating Edwin De Los Santos, or not engaging with him, I should say. Um, and people say it was a boring fight and all that kind of stuff, whatever. And, they got on Shakur. And a lot of people criticize Shakur for not rematching Edwin De Los Santos. Right? But my thing is this. For Keyshawn Davis to step up and say he want Edwin De Los Santos, I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm just telling you, I think Keyshawn Davis, man, is trying to make a statement that he's the best at 135. I think he wants to compare his performance to Shakur's. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he want to compare his performance to Shakur's. I think he want to go in there and try to stop Edwin De Los Santos. It's a dangerous fight. But I think that's what he's trying to do. And I see more and more people in the media asking Shakur Stevenson about a potential matchup between him and Keyshawn. And when you guys fight, Shakur like, nah, man, we ain't fighting. Nah. So Shakur saying one of them gonna move up, but they ain't gonna fight. But it's just funny to me because Keyshawn seemed like he with it. Like he would do it. Shakur, nah, he don't want to do it. So this is a situation that's gonna be a little funny. It's gonna be a little funny here. Jay said if Edwin don't have any ring rust, he's knocking Keyshawn out. What? You got De Los Santos? Okay, Jay. All right, I'm gonna ask the people, how many of y'all got? Who y'all got in that fight? Press 1 if you got Keyshawn Davis beating De Los Santos. Press 1. Press 2 if you got Edwin De Los Santos beating Keyshawn Davis. I'm gonna see what the people saying. Powerhouse Watson, what it do? My brother Drew Titan LLC, what it do? Tiz Frank got okay, so it's a few of y'all in here that think ooh, Shea Girl too. I got De Los Santos whooping Keyshawn. Oh man, this is gonna be epic. I'm definitely gonna watch this fight now. So it's pretty much 50-50, people saying. They calling this a 50-50 fight. Okay, so it's a 50-50 fight. I'm with it. You say Davis got a better IQ. I think Davis is more talented. I think Davis is the better fighter, more talented. I think he has the better gifts. Um, but I think Davis is hungrier too. But Edwin De Los Santos is a dog, and he don't care. He don't. I don't think he respect Keyshawn, and he got power. If he come here and try to upset something, if he try to upset something, now this would be a huge fall from grace. If Edwin De Los Santos come in here and knock out Keyshawn Davis, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. The OG Mr. Mont is in that super chat with the 5-piece. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love, Mr. Mont. He says Edwin De Los Santos will be the first fight Keyshawn has fought. Let me say the first fight Keyshawn has fought who got the black fighter sauce. Keyshawn better be careful. Yeah, definitely got to be careful. De Los Santos ain't no slouch at all. I mean, it's a 50-50 fight. But I think Keyshawn gonna win. I don't know. We're gonna see. 50-50 fight though. It's gonna be interesting. That might end up being a fight of the year. Maybe. When is they talking about making that fight? I don't know if I think they still trying to finalize it. What's up, Napoleon Armstrong? Jay says it's only 50-50 because of the layoff. Brother Lamar, what it do? He said props to Keyshawn for taking the fight. For sure. Definitely props to Keyshawn because I didn't think Keyshawn Davis was going to take the fight. But for he taking the fight like that, after you just seen what Shakur went through with this dude, and you taking the fight, and the dude knocked out Ryo below, you taking that fight, I know one thing. If De Los Santos win this fight, man. If Edwin De Los Santos beat Keyshawn Davis, man, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. Aaron Butler, what's happening with it? But anyway, shout out to Keyshawn. I think it's a good look for him taking this fight. Real good look for him. At this point, the lightweight division is stacked, but it's, dudes acting like they want to fight each other, which brings us to the next point. PBC and Top Rank, right? PBC and Top Rank are now. I saw the interview that everybody was telling me to watch about Bob Arum. There's a couple of them. So Bob Arum says that PBC, he Top Rank and the PBC are going to be working together to make some fights. And the reporter asked him, so is this because of the rise of Turkey Al Sheikh that you guys are working together now? Well, where in the past you guys wouldn't work together? He said, yes. I said, wow. Bob Arum just kept it all the way funky. This man just admitted Turkey Al Sheikh got them working together. Lord have mercy. Now listen, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it here. This is the problem with the sport of boxing, okay? This is the problem with the sport of boxing that I have. For years, we sat back waiting on the PBC, Top Rank, Golden Boy, Matchroom, and all these guys to work together. For years. And fans took sides like gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? Fans took sides. So I'm with the PBC. No, I'm with Matchroom. We even took sides with the networks. Now I'm with the Showtime. No, man, I'm with the Zone. We did all this foolishness to help these people and the nonsense that they were doing, and we didn't get none of the fights we wanted. Mostly, we didn't get the fights we wanted. Instead, we got played, we got milked, we got insulted by people like Leonard LB and all of them. Bob Arum said the fans are like fans are like rocks. You can kick them in any direction you want to go. And then the LB said, I know the numbers. I don't listen to the fans. The fans don't know. The fans they think they know, but they don't know. So now, in comes Turkey Al-Sheikh, billionaire from the royal family, Saudi royal family. And he says, hey, I love boxing. This is my passion. I want to see some of these fights. And if money is the reason why you guys aren't fighting, because you guys don't want to agree and all that stuff, and you worry about money and risk, well, I'll take the risk for you. I'll put my money up, and I want to see these fights. So then next you know, rivals like Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, two men who hate each other, wouldn't be in the same room with each other, talk crazy about each other constantly. Now all of a sudden, Turkey Al-Sheikh come along with the money and say, hey, I'm going to cover the risk. Now these dudes is best of friends, smiling and giggling. Yeah, turkey, right? So if Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren get together, squash their beef, boom, they finna get the money with Turkey. You got Golden Boy who comes over, right? Because the Golden Boy is with the zone, so they come over. Now they working with Turkey. Turkey Al-Sheikh also is a big fan of independent fighters without promoters, because Turkey don't really like promoters, from what I heard from several people. He don't really like promoters, but he working with them now. But initially, Turkey wanted to deal directly with the fighters to make the fights happen. He felt like the promoters were getting in the way of the fights, right? So anyway, everybody laying down, everybody saying, fine, we're going to work with Turkey, we're going to get this money, we're going to make these fights happen. And we starting to see some great matchups, right? All of them didn't end the way we wanted them to end, but we're seeing some great matchups, right? Fights are starting to get done. Now you're seeing, when we start, what's up with the drink my water? Now when you finally see light at the end of the tunnel, where it looked like boxing is about to get cleaned up, where we're about to start at least getting the fights we want to see. They ain't never going to be perfect. They ain't never going to have insurance for these fighters and, taking care of them for the rest of their life, all that stuff they should be doing, they happen. It's never going to happen. Not in my opinion. Right? But that's not all on Turkey. However, at least we're going to start getting the fights we want to see. Now you see resistance to that, where you see people saying, nope. First you had Canelo. Canelo was over there with the PBC, right? Using their tickets, stealing all their money from their budget. Canelo say, no, I ain't messing with Turkey. Tank Davis say, no, I ain't messing with Turkey, right? And it's the reason why is because they don't want somebody else telling them who they got to fight, which is why they don't really like to sanction the bodies either. They don't want nobody telling them who they got to fight. They want to be free to make their money, fight who they want to fight, and not be obligated and told you got to do this by this date and all. They don't want that. They want to cherry pick, to be honest. So Canelo Alvarez changes his tune. Canelo Alvarez goes over to Turkey Al-Sheikh to get the money. What's up, Black Martial Arts Society? He say, I saw some clown say Turkey ain't paying all that. Man, these people just be saying anything, bro. You can't listen to these guys on YouTube. These YouTube dudes would be saying anything, man. They say anything. A lot of these, they got fake numbers. They don't know what they're talking about, bro. The money they think their favorite fighters is making is not, they ain't even making. These dudes, You talking about great fights not happening? Look at Boots versus Brian Norman. A fight that didn't happen over what? An extra 200,000. You let Turkey have been negotiating that situation. I guarantee you that fight would have took place. Because see, Eddie thinking, I'm not giving him that extra money. I'm not doing it. If Turkey come in here, look, man, give him the money. It's done. It's done. All these little fights that didn't happen over a couple 100,000 here or there. Turkey out shake cleaning all that stuff up. But anyway, and Turkey's giving guarantees that a lot of guys see, like, okay, for instance, let's say hypothetically, Top Rank might say, okay, Devin, we want you to fight George Kambosos, or we want you to fight Lomachenko, or whatever, right? We're going to give you $2.8 million. We're going to give you $2.8 million. That's your guarantee, right? And if the fight sells over 300,000, you start getting money on the back end. You get this percentage of the pay-per-view revenue, right? So these fighters have to get a good guarantee for the most part if you don't know if the pay-per-view is going to sell well. So now what Turkey is doing is he's saying, okay, so they gave you $2.8 million to fight Lomachenko or to fight Kambosos. This is hypothetically, right? They made a bunch of money from the gate. They made money from here or there. They made their money back, but they pretended like ain't no money to give y'all. Okay, so what's what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you $8 million to fight this guy, guaranteed. And then we'll work. Don't worry about pay-per-view. There ain't gonna be no pay-per-view. What? Oh, you the man. Cool. What? I ain't got no problem with you. Let's do it. Oh, well, how's Turkey gonna make his money back? Who cares? The man is rich. He's having fun. Why you care? Man, well, that's bad business. I mean, he ain't gonna get his money back. If he ain't worried about it, why you worried about it? That's like being in the casino, watching somebody spend tens of thousands of dollars at the blackjack table, and you mad. Oh, man, he's stupid, man. You know what I can do with that money? You know all my bills I can pay with that money? Ain't got nothing to do with nobody. So, that's why people like Turkey, because Turkey is giving great guarantees up front without the fight having to sell a bunch of pay-per-views like the promoters are doing here in America. The promoters here in America have been getting away with a lot of fighters like, hey, man, can't give you no guarantee. That's what the PBC was trying to do. That's why we didn't get the Crawford and Spence for all that time. And I kept trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, bro, you can't, no, man, Crawford want a guarantee. He don't want to bet on himself. Like, oh, my God, bro. Of course he want a guarantee. Why wouldn't he want a guarantee? He was getting a guarantee with Top Rank. Top Rank was giving Crawford $3.5 million, something like that, per fight. Guaranteed, no matter who he fought, $3.5 million. Now he's finna fight Earl Spence, the biggest fight of his career, and y'all telling him he can't get a guarantee. He just got to wait and see what happens. Man, get out. And people try to justify that mess. People literally try to justify it. Oh, no, man. I mean, man, come on, bro. Y'all got to stop this, bro. You got to stop this, man. I'm not loyal to none of these promotional companies or networks, because none of them paying me. All right? So, right is right. It is what it is. Nobody got time for this mess. So now, this is what Turkey has done. So what Turkey has done now is he's given a bigger guarantee. And remember, when the PBC first got in the game, Al Heyman was giving them guys more money than everybody. Remember? But Al Heyman cleaned up. He got all these people on the PBC. Why? Because he found little loopholes that promoters was doing and networks were keeping money from fighters. Al Heyman started giving that to the fighters. Everybody loved Al Heyman. So this is just Turkey is doing is Al Heyman 2.0. So now, the difference is with the PBC and Al Heyman them is, and people because they kept saying, well, Al Heyman gonna go out of business. He won't go out of business. Keep giving these guys all this money, right? He got to be making some money for himself. You got to take some money for yourself. You can't just give it all to the fighters. You got to have something for the bank, which is true. You got to make some money in the business. But the thing is, the PBC had investors. You had people who invested the money, like so these companies would come in. Okay, I got hypothetically $500 million for you, right? Now you take that in the beginning, the $500 million, you're stretching it out, everything going good. But then what happens? What happens? You give them all these great guarantees, but then you got greedy dudes just coming in taking up all the money, like Floyd Mayweather, demanding $100 million paydays and stuff like that. He want all the money. Then he ain't really breaking no bread with the PBC because he getting most of his money on the back end too. So it's like you just depleting all of your money messing with this dude. Then somebody's like, man, whatever. It's a lot of stuff. So PBC wasn't getting no money back, and because they're not they're not sitting on a bunch of oil money and gold, and they don't have billions of dollars at their disposal, they can't do what Turkey doing. Can't do it. Can't do what Turkey doing. So it looks like Turkey Al Sheikh has shaken up the game, and now after all these years, finally, PBC and Top Rank gonna work together. After I just had to listen to all these ridiculous Tank fans talking about how Tank, oh man, PBC don't work with Top Rank. PBC don't work with Matchroom. PBC don't work with Golden Boy. PBC don't do this and do that. You're on the other side of the street. Call out. Cool. Now, with Top Rank and PBC working together, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can. I'm not against them working together. I think it's good. You know what I'm saying? It'd be better if they was all on over there with Turkey. But that's fine. Have some good, healthy competition. You know what I'm saying? Give people some options on where they want to fight and stuff like that. That's cool. So now, I expect PBC and Top Rank to start putting on the fights. I want to see Keyshawn Davis versus Tank Davis. Right? And then Lomachenko needs to retire too. I'm tired of even talking about Lomachenko. I seen Bob Arum talking about Lomachenko. Loma, they asked him was Loma coming back, is he retiring or whatever, and Bob Arum talking about he don't know yet. Loma has to have a doctor has to approve him. His back, he got bad back and all this stuff. But just leave Loma alone and let the man just take his belt. Take his belt, man. Take his belt, because I don't want to hear the excuses is already there now. Talking about the man got a bad back. In a war-torn country, he got all this stuff, man. Forget it. Whoever Loma fight next probably gonna beat him. Kevin Hill says PBC never recovering from Floyd versus Conor McGregor. That fight did well. But they paid both of them guys good. They didn't really make a lot of money on the back end, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Top Rank had put that card on, Top Rank would have made a bunch of money. Because Bob and them they're gonna rob you. They're gonna make sure they get their money off top. Anyway, I'm gonna open up the panel, see what y'all want to chop it up about, man. One second, give me some water real quick. All right. Oh yeah, Canelo took a lot of funds too. Absolutely. Canelo came over there Canelo took funds from everybody. That's what he do. Canelo's a escort, high price escort. Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, "Is brother Jahid fighting Roach or not?" Is Tank? You mean he ain't no brother Jahid? Oh, you said Jig Heed. Okay, my bad. I see what you did there. Jig Heed. Yeah. I don't know if he fight Roach or not. I know this. Tank doesn't want to fight Roach. Deontay Davis does not want to fight Lamont Roach. He does not want to fight Lamont Roach. He does not want Lamont Roach. He does not want to. He does not want to. People need to understand that. If he fight Lamont Roach, it will be because of fan pressure, media pressure. But right now, they're looking for every excuse not to fight Lamont Roach. Oh, Roach wants too much money. Oh, Roach got a big head. Oh, Roach ungrateful. You know, they Tank fans look for any excuse to justify a duck. So just be, I mean, wouldn't nothing shock me. If he ducked Lamont Roach, it wouldn't shock me. He said David Jackson said the venue is already booked for June 21st. So it should fight. It should be good then. If the venue's booked, it should be good. You should start promoting it now. They're still negotiating, from what I hear, on the money tip. The link is in the chat. Y'all pull on up. Remember, be respectful. And let's just talk some boxing. Kobe Allen agreed. We don't even know what the Charlo brothers do, though. What the Charlo brothers at? What they finna do? Let me see here. What's up, Coach?
My brother, what's going on?
Man, chilling. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored. Every day above ground is a good day.
My bad. I'm trying to turn off the speaker. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
Yeah.
What you think about what we cooking on, man?
Man, what's going on with Derrick James, man? What do you think about?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm so disappointed in him and just shaking my head, man. It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing, man. Like, man, we ain't got no pride, man. What's up? What is this?
Man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm coming down to the conclusion that we no longer can use our athletes and our entertainers, which they probably never should have been, role models to our people. Our kids got to look up to the people in their community.
Yes,
you know, if you got a dad, you got an uncle that work at a tire shop, that work at the school, that work at the post office, that's who you need to look up to, because these people will sell out their mothers. I think that some of them have a fetish of being abused by those who let you know that they hate you. And I've been seeing, the last few days, the brother Drew Titan and I, we were talking about this. I think they like or don't really have any, how can I put this without getting banned? I think they like being prostituted.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think they like being whored out. Ryan Garcia, now check this out, 78. Now, if you remember, Eddie Reynoso and them kicked Ryan Garcia out their gym the first time, and Derrick James brought him in.
Absolutely.
So then Ryan does all of this and disrespects you to let you know how much they don't care about you. Bernard Hopkins and Derrick James are sitting there next to Ryan Garcia, and his father doesn't even think, man, it's a black man training my son. It's a black man on the promotion end of this, and calls them nappy-headed.
Right.
That's how little they care about you. So then they fire you because they're going to go back to Eddie Reynoso. And when Eddie Reynoso kicks them out again, you say, come on into our gym. Let me bring you around our people again. This is spinelessness and cowardice. I mean, I don't know what has to happen for people to stand up. I'm disgusted with Derrick James right now. Disappointed, disgusted. Like, at some point, and I keep seeing brothers put, oh, well, let him get his money. Let him get his money. If you look at all the things we've been through as a people, every single time it's a coon Negro with that mindset that as long as I'm getting some money, it don't matter.
Right.
The man that turned on Fred Hampton got $300. He was getting his money. Many men who turned on Martin Luther King and told the security not to show up on that detail so they could have a clear shot of him, many of them were offered coins of silver. Mm-hmm. Now, if we get to this point today and look back, was it worth it? No. And what's crazy is, man, let me get out there. Let me get out there, James. Let me talk about Wilder.
And Drew, if that's you, turn your camera on. I can see Drew in the background. But go ahead, Coach. I see Drew. The brother Drew in the house. So let me get on Wilder before I get upset with Derrick, man. Just do better, man. We got to do better. But I'm happy to see the brother Wilder doing his thing. But what's crazy is brother Drew was talking about it this morning. Man, I did not know that Larry Merchant said, "Is this the last of the great black host?" I did not. I didn't know he said that. Man, I was enraged when he said it, man.
But 7-8, listen. The reason why I didn't know is because when the fight was going on, when Fury licked Wilder's blood, me and another group of brothers that was in Dave and Buster's watching the fight was about to get into it because they kept cheering and they yelling for this man Fury to beat on Wilder. Now, this is the hypocrisy of the thing. How come every time something happens to one of these brothers in boxing, all of a sudden these people become experts? All of a sudden now you all are experts at handwriting, hand wrapping. All of a sudden you all are experts on the gloves. All of a sudden you all are experts in PEDs and who does the testing when we're cheated. But when anybody else that's non-black that's cheated, you all say, leave it up to the pros. Leave it up to the investigation. You keep your mouth shut and you let them handle it. Are you brothers telling me that Clarissa Shields is the only one with enough testicular fortitude to come forward and say what needs to be said? Are you brothers that weak? You're that scared and spineless?
Yep.
I ain't gonna go in too heavy. I'm gonna let some of the other brothers speak, but I'm gonna be here.
Good stuff. Brother Drew Titan LLC in the building. What do, Drew?
Salute, fam. Salute, OG, Mr. Mark, Coach.
Yes, sir.
General, what's up, man? Yo, I just want to reiterate. I was gonna get into the point, and Coach, like minds think alike. Coach came right in the chat and was like, "Hey, Snack was all good when Mikey Garcia was using it to fight Errol. Snack, there was not a problem with Snack. Mm-hmm. Everything was all right. Everything was all right, and I don't forget things like that. I had asked the audience. I say, "Yeah, y'all cool with Victor Conte getting into sports nutrition?" And like I said, that's one of my least watched pieces of work. So I listened. I said, "Okay, y'all cool with it." Now all of a sudden, Ryan has popped dirty in every direction, and all of a sudden, instead of dealing with that, USADA's wrong, Bada's wrong, Victor Conte is wrong. Everybody's wrong. And this kid, when he got caught in all these directions, we find out he's racist. But when we're pointing out the violations, we're basically told to shut up and dribble. If y'all understand what I'm saying, shut up and dribble.
Right.
Don't say anything. All these guys are experts on hand wraps and drugs and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And we're pointing out the obvious violations. I mean, this is nothing. This is a little more unique than Deontay's situation because we was fighting against the grain. You understand? And although we know what we know, people wasn't hearing it. Remember when they was telling Deontay, "Oh man, where's the blood work?
Right.
Where's the blood work? Hey man, where's the blood work?" Now we got Ryan Garcia's blood work. What y'all got to say now? We got his piss in the bottle. What you got to say now? Now it's still shut up and dribble. But I still got, super coons and young people coming up in my chat talking about, hey, man, leave race out of it. I had to tell this young fella, man, you ain't been around enough. He's 16 years old, so he says. You ain't been around long enough to understand what we're going through here, what we're dealing with here, and why we're here, and why what we do here is important.
Right.
Because the same people that you get your information from, like ESPN and all these other Steve Kung Fu Kim and Dan Raphael, all those dudes, those same people are the same ones that never explained to you that Tyson Fury is no longer allowed on American soil. I don't understand how that wasn't big news. I don't. Man, if our athletes fart too loud, they're there to talk about it. You understand? Adrian Broner stayed making the news. They talked about him. Floyd Mayweather had his troubles. They stayed talking about it. Deontay Wilder had a roach of weed before it was legal in his car. All of a sudden, that was a problem. Gun in the car, that was a problem. Devin Haney, gun in the car, that was a problem. Y'all run our channels whenever there's a problem there. But when we're pointing out obvious violations reference to the sport of boxing, and in my opinion, I don't care what anyone says, you cheat in the sport involving equipment or pets, to me, that's attempted murder.
Right.
And then when we catch those violations and they're caught in all directions, all of a sudden they're telling us, they become experts in telling us to calm down, don't talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? They tell us to shut up about slavery, but you tell a 24-karat person, don't talk about the Holocaust, and you get canceled out of your socks.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So don't ever in your life come up here and tell us what we got to talk about. We see a violation, we talk about it. One of our fighters is doing something well, we talk about it. One of our fighters is doing something wrong, we talk about it. But y'all are only here for the wrong. Y'all are just horrible, man. And I'm not going to stop talking about it, because one thing you'll never tell me on my show is when I'm wrong about these people. I reiterate what they do, and I go to the highest mountain and I scream about it. And if you don't like my tone, that's your problem. But I'm going to land the plane right there.
Preach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good stuff. Brother, the OG Mr. Mott, I'm going to go to you, but first let me say this. Shout out to Boxing Fan Times 4, the Super Chat. Appreciate the love. It says, they never learn from how they did James Valley Brochure. Yeah, I remember that. Go ahead, OG Mr. Mott.
Hey, I'm on this thing with Derrick James. Ryan Garcia and his father and his mother, they actually gave Derrick James an out when they left it. Now when he was sitting up there at that podium, and old boy called Bill was talking about how nappy Bill Haney's hair was. And he sat there and didn't really say nothing. I said, okay, Derrick, I'm going to let this one slide. But Ryan Garcia gave you an out. He left you. But you let him come back. You let the dude come back. And since he left you, he said all this divisive stuff about George Floyd, about black people in general, about Jews, and about everybody. And you let this dude come back and contaminate your, if I had to guess, empty gym. Now, I always say now, the way these boxers move, the way these coaches move, it doesn't bother me as much as them aligning themselves with racists.
Right.
I can let the way they move, as far as business is concerned, I can let that slide. But once they start doing like what Derrick James is doing, Tank Davis aligning himself with Ryan Garcia, all of these people, Rampage Jackson, all of these people who jigabooing for these races, that stuff run me hot. It trigger me, and I have to step away from boxing, because, like I said, that stuff hits home with me when I hear somebody being racist and then somebody black standing in the cut for him. Now, Derrick James, I mean, I really ain't got a whole lot to say about him, because at this point he's not even worth my emotions. I'm with you 7-8. I'm riding with EJ all day. I don't care what he did about no money. So as far as Derrick James goes, I ain't got a whole lot to say with him because I don't mess with him no more. I ain't gonna waste my energy on that. I want to speak on Wilder real quick. All I want Wilder to do, man, when he fights, is let that right hand go. I don't care if he throw 1,000 right hands and that's the only punch. I want people to start realizing that the champ gonna let that right hand go, because that's why people found it so easy to want to fight him now, because he been holding that right hand back.
Yeah.
He ain't been releasing it. I don't care if he lose. I mean, I care if he lose, but as long as he getting in there, converting back to his old self, and he's striking fear into people he get in the ring with, and I'm satisfied. I mean, we just want the old champ back, you know. But regardless, I'm still a supporter of his, and you know, I'm always support champ. He bigger than boxing to me. So all that other stuff is really not important. He win, lose, or draw. I'm a supporter of champ. And last but not least, Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn, you got to commend him for taking this fight, but I'm always hesitant of giving guys like Keyshawn, Abdullah Mason, all these little young guys too much credit, until they get somebody with some sauce in front of them. Because Keyshawn's path to becoming a champion is lined with nothing but Mexicans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Only the one person with sauce that got in front of him was Nahir Albright, and he buffed him. He gave him some problems. Now he picked Edwin De Los Santos, and like I said, I commend him for taking that fight, because I don't know about this one, 7-8. This dude is lightning fast, and I mean he'll get off on you real quick. So Keyshawn, like I said, I commend him for taking this fight, but I mean it's a 50-50 fight to me, and that's just like the person said in the chat, and that's just because Edwin De Los Santos been off for over a year. So he needs to be real careful. He needs to be real patient in that fight if they get this fight made, and you know, just keep his head on a swivel.
Right, for sure. What you think about PBC and Top Rank?
I mean, I'm with it. I mean, if PBC and Top Rank getting together and they giving us the fights that we want to see, I'm always with that, man. I ain't never had no alliance with no sanctioning body, with no promotional body. I ain't never had a alliance with none of them. So, you know, as long as they giving me the fights that I want, I'm with it, man.
Right. Yes, sir. All right. Freeman's March is in the building. What's up, bro?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, he's good, bro.
All right, cool. Seems like every time I call in, some funky stuff going on. So as far as everything goes, man, with the performance enhancing drugs and all that good stuff and people cooning out, the problem is every time the raccoons come in our backyard and knock down the trash cans, we just pick the trash can back up and they continue to do what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
These people are not suffering any consequences
for
their actions.
Right.
Because a lot of times we're trying to separate the man from the fighter in the ring. Like, oh yeah, he cooned out over here, but you know, he could whoop ass in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that as a boxing fan, we just want to see some great fights. But now it's just like, well, all this stuff is intermingling. And so it's just like, you know, if they're cooning out and they're showing they're not on code, then I'm not personally going to be interested in seeing anything they do, because they've made it clear where they stand as far as our people go. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
And, you know, also, it's the same thing with content creators, right? You have raccoons, you got coons, right? But then you got skunks. You got skunks that, like Pepe Le Pew. Remember Pepe Le Pew? used to hide his stripe and act like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
You got those too, because you'll hear them, you think they're on the right side, on the right page, but then they'll say things like, oh well, Ryan Garcia being on PDs, that's an excuse. We don't want to hear that. What about what Devin did and Devin's performance? All this good stuff. They're trying to dismiss Ryan Garcia's PD use. And I'm like, what are we talking about? And these are people that I'm like, wait a minute, why am I hearing this from you? You know what I'm saying? So when I hear stuff like that, I remove my support. Period. Like there's nothing else for me to say to and all that good stuff. That's how I roll with it. And so that's one thing we gotta look out for. We got the coons and we got the skunks with the stripe, when they paint their back black to make themselves look like something they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Because and they call themselves, oh, I support Devin Haney, I support this guy, I support that guy. But then you go in to crap on them. It's like, what are you really saying, right? What are you really saying? What are we really talking about here? And so that's the biggest problem. And I'm a firm believer in what Erykah Badu said, man. If you think about turning back, we got that thing on your back. You know what I'm talking about? So now, as far as Keyshawn and Edwin De Los Santos, I just have to question Edwin De Los Santos and why he didn't engage with Shakur, who's supposed to have brittle hands.
Mm.
And if he was unwilling to engage with Shakur, cut the ring off, close in on him, I mean, what is he going to do against Keyshawn? Is he going to be any different? Because he hasn't fought since Shakur. And I'm wondering why he did not engage, why he didn't move in, why he didn't cut the ring off. Why was he just following Shakur around like that? Because Keyshawn is not going to let that happen. Keyshawn is going to force him to engage. And if Edwin De Los Santos is gun shy, he's going to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that was about. I don't know why. I don't know how that's going to look against Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn is probably going to be coming out on top of that if Edwin does the same thing, if he's unwilling to engage.
Right,
so I give that about 75-25 in Keyshawn's favor.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And as far as the PBC and Top Rank, I'm with you guys. Like, whatever brings the best fights. Like, if something lights a fire under their butt to get them to actually give the fans what they want, and they're actually willing to do it, they're willing to work together and make it happen, I don't care who makes these fights happen. I don't care who they got to pay. I don't care where it's at. I don't care if it's, in the Temple of Doom or on the moon. If you make these fights happen, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically where I stand.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let me go to my brother Chop Shop in the building. What it do, Chop?
Hey, salute, General. Salute to everybody on the panel.
Hey.
Everybody in the chat. I just want to say, man, racism has been a part of boxing, for years now. From Jack Johnson, as we all know, to the Murderers Row, to today. It's nothing new. It's just like the same old thing. Mm-hmm. But what was new to me, though, about Ryan, though, is he offended everybody that wasn't his race. You know what I'm saying? He talked about black people, he talked about Muslims, and he talked about the small hats, which a lot of people don't even bring up when they talk about his racism, the small hats, the people who really run this country. You know what I'm saying? And how did he get away with that? You got to think about that. How did he get away with that?
Small hats.
He got a pass. He got a pass for defeating Devin Haney. That was big enough.
I think what it was is, if they address what he said about the small hats, then they got to address what he said about everybody else. So they ain't going to address it at all because they love what he said about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But, that's just my thoughts on it. I could be wrong. I could be right. It is what it is. As far as him and Devin, people know how I feel about it because I've addressed it several times. I don't want Devin to fight him again. And it's not because I'm scared of Ryan Garcia for Devin. It's because I'm scared of him cheating again. What's to stop him from cheating again, bro? He got no repercussions behind cheating again for real, except for a long vacation, which he probably would have took anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So these are the things that I question, man. I just don't. What's to stop him from cheating again, man? He don't care if he get busted again and get shot out a couple years. If he make 30-40 million fighting Devin, he got enough money to sit out and chill. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But as far as champ go, Wilder, I'm happy to see him back. You know what I'm saying? I want the best for Wilder, man. I just want to see him excel. I want to see him, do good in the ring and conquer. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him get some more big fights and retire on top. Like he deserved, man. Like Wilder is definitely a black king that we all can look up to. A man that came from nothing, driving trucks, and his daughter got sick, and he did something to make sure that his daughter could live, and he went above and beyond, became a multimillionaire, man. That's a story that we all can look up to as black men. You know what I'm saying? And we can all aspire to be better in our lives and be a better parents for our kids, like
Right.
Bill is. You know what I'm saying? Bill showed us and he told us, you might have that star sitting right under you, but you got to put it into him for him to become that star. You know what I'm saying? So, and as far as Keyshawn versus De Los Santos, that's a very interesting fight. De Los Santos punches hard. He can box. He's going to come forward. I think Keyshawn has the tools to beat him, though. Bo Mack is a better coach than I ever thought he was, man. He showed that in that Spence fight, man. He outcoached Derrick James. People don't talk about that either. The advice in the corners was way different. You know what I'm saying? It was way different. I got to give it to him. Because before that fight, I wasn't really that big on Bo Mack, for real. But that fight, Bo Mack showed me something. People really don't pay attention to that. So I think that Keyshawn has the tools to beat De Los Santos. He's slick. He can punch as well. He's fast. He uses his angles well. His footwork is good. And De Los Santos showed us against what's your boy name that he fought? Everybody, what's your boy name?
Rayo.
No, not Rayo. I'm talking about your boy that he fought. Everybody was booing him. I can't think of his name. Anyway, he showed us against him that he doesn't have great footwork because he was able to stay away from him the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? And pop shot him and go to a victory. So that equals your footwork is not that great, brother, because you couldn't cut. Yeah, Shakur. You couldn't cut the ring off. So
ain't nobody cut the ring off on Shakur. Nobody. Can't nobody cut the ring off on Shakur.
It can happen. It can happen. Your footwork just got to be just as good as his.
We haven't seen it.
I know we haven't seen Shakur against somebody with superior footwork either. You know what I'm saying? Like a Tank Davis. Tank got superior footwork. No, I don't care what nobody say.
Is Shakur.
Well, that's your opinion, Mr. Ma, and you welcome to that, brother.
I'm not gonna make a bold statement and say it's not, because it's just in my opinion. Shakur,
right. We all got opinions when it comes, and when it comes down to it, that's all it is. That's our opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. That's your opinion, and that's what makes the sport great. We all got different opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, that's all I really got to say, General, man. I'm gonna hop off and let somebody else cook, man. 503.
Hey, salute to my brother. Chop Shop, big dose in the building. All right, 503 line, the young line in here. What's happening with the 503?
Hey, what it do? OG? 7-8.
Chilling, man. Tired. What's going down with it, man?
Yeah, man. I know you tired. You tired of them books fucking taking them L's. I know.
Here you go.
Man, nah, I'm just
I'm finna put you out of here now. You out of here. Yeah, you go now. Look at you. Backstage looking like a sucker. You know
hey, General.
Nah, man. I'm just shooting the shit with you. Salute to the panel, though. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I don't want to cut you off, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Yeah, man. Real quick, man. Y'all be sure to tap in with us. We got the 50-50 draw going. We got the Find the Boxer, man. When you buy a box, $10, you know, we fill all the boxes up, 48 boxes, man. The winner is guaranteed, you know, $120 or $140, something like that. We just did our first winner, which was not Coach Hudson, but Coach 67, you know, and D-Man won the 50-50 draw last week. We also got the US fight pool where we do the pick'ems, and you know the leader of the fight pool. We got 15 players in the first season, so the winner is also guaranteed $150. So we just trying to have a little fun with this, man. But for the Final Boxer and 50-50 draw, half of that money goes back into the LDBC meet and greet. So we can have you know, resources to do different things and get stuff, you know. So y'all be sure to tap in with us on that. But as far as like
you got to tap in on I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk.
Yeah. Y'all go tap into my brother. But as far as what y'all cooking on, man, y'all up here cooking on some good topics. I'm gonna say this though, like as far as with the PBC and the Top Rank. You know, I mean, Bob basically came out and you know, told the truth. Like, look, man, we are forced to work with one another because if everybody don't realize, like, we in April now, bro. Their contract is expiring in 2 months with ESPN. ESPN has not said anything or done anything in parts of renewing their contract. And you know, I don't think Turkey is extending an invitation for them to be on the zone or ride a season like that. So I mean, honestly, bro, it's sink or swim for Top Rank. So they have to go somewhere because they don't have a home right now until, you know, Bob Arum and them suits at hustle up to get them a network. You know what I'm saying? This is the same thing that happened, and I don't know if people remember this, bro, but this happened like a couple years ago once they left HBO.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They was doing fights on YouTube and everything. Like, they didn't have a network until they got the ESPN deal. So we finna start seeing a lot of Top Rank and PBC collaborations. We already seeing rumors of De Los Santos, Keyshawn Davis. We also got O'Shaquie Foster with Cool Boy Steph. Honestly, man, I think that's good for the game, man. We need that. It shouldn't take you not to have a network in order for you to want to finally come together and give the fight fans and everybody that support y'all great fights. It shouldn't take all that, man. We have supported these fighters, you know, every day, whether we on these panels, we talking about them in the algorithm, we buying their merchandise, we buying their tickets, we subscribing to their apps. You know, we support y'all like every day, man. Like, boxing fans are some of the most stomped down fans there is. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's kind of a slap in the face to find out, oh, now you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we're gonna take the good with the bad. And as far as that Keyshawn fight with De Los Santos, man, I think styles make fights. Keyshawn is not gonna be on the back foot and moving side to side, lateral movement as much as a Shakur. So I think De Los Santos will be able to, you know, sit down and actually time him and get back in rhythm. The only problem I have with De Los Santos is, bro, you ain't fought in like 2-3 years, fam.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he fought
last year.
No, last year.
It's been a year. It's been a year.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's been a year. I don't even remember seeing his last fight. Who did he fight?
Shakur.
No, he fought somebody since then.
Oh,
he fought after Shakur. Okay, I don't remember seeing that. So, but like the OG said, man, he's still a little rusty. So going up in there with a prime champion like Keyshawn, who has all this confidence and you know, he's a champion now, so he got a lot of momentum going, man. But that fight is dangerous though, because we've seen what De Los Santos can do when he, you know, get that timing down and he get that rhythm down and he able to actually like land on you. Like he can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dangerous fight. But I respect Keyshawn for even picking De Los Santos or calling him on his bluff. You know what I'm saying? And I think like all these fights that it's so many fights that Top Rank and PBC can do, man. Like if they actually collab and they be consistent with it, it's so many fights that we can have. Like you can get the Tank Davis versus Lomachenko.
No,
Tank Davis. Say we can't get that, OG.
No, we can't get that. That ship is sailed, man. Lomachenko holding the belt for hostage, and Tank don't want no smoke. Have no faith in that kid. What you're gonna get is Tank versus Jake Paul, and y'all gonna like it. You're gonna get that, and y'all gonna like it. And as far as the PBC and Top Rank is concerned, I hope y'all see that. What did Michael Jackson say? All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
Right. 503, I stand corrected. Shakur was his last fight. It was November of 23, so I was wrong about that. Shakur.
Okay, so 2 years.
Yeah,
2 years.
Yeah,
bro, that's crazy, bro. Like, but to piggyback off what Drew was saying, like, I honestly do want to see Tank. Like, bro, if Top Rank is coming to the PBC and they gonna be on Amazon Prime collabing with y'all, bro, it's no excuse at this point, bro. I don't want to see you fight no fucking Jake Paul, fam. You need to fight. If Keyshawn Davis, listen, if Keyshawn Davis come out here and knock De Los Santos into next week, y'all need to fight.
Listen, man, Turkey Al-Sheik out here playing a whole video game. How y'all look now? You know what I mean? Turkey out here, how you cut the video game on, and only a video game you could get Rocky Marciano versus Muhammad Ali. It'll never happen. Well, if you're an active fighter today, Turkey walked through the door with remember when they tried to sell us the zone and they say, oh man, it's backed by this billionaire Russian. He has an endless bag and he's going to buy up all the PBC fighters. All of that? I remember all of that. Now, this real billionaire, gazillionaire, came in with a real bag. He don't care how much money he's blowing because he sleeps and makes money. And he has a real money. No one's complaining about the money that they're receiving. And guess what? We need to rejoice because as long as no one's complaining, we just need to hurry up and get everything that we want. Do you know we should have gotten Bivol and Better Beard at least 5 years ago?
Yep.
He stepped in the game and we're going on the third fight already in like 2 years. I mean, less than a year.
Yeah.
Third fight? Are you kidding me? We should be rejoicing as fans. I don't want to hear anybody, because realistically, we're not supposed to be fans of a promotional company.
Right.
We shouldn't be fans of them. I don't understand how Eddie Hearn has fans. I never understood that. The only reason why we backed Al Heyman was because the ridicule he got was because of his ethnicity. That's all that was. Yeah. But you know what? That's come and gone, because as I said on my show earlier, they lost me because what happened to Deontay happened on the PBC's watch. They were supposed to protect our brother.
Thanks.
Yep.
They were supposed to protect him. No one told them about glove cheating and drugs and Daniel Kinahan. And then when I came home and saw Larry Mercer sitting on there talking about bye-bye Miss American Pie, is this the last we've seen of the great Black Hope? And then had to say no offense.
Don't say it no more.
Man, it was crazy. And I said, you know what? That's the PBC doing this. And Sean Porter sitting there with all his teeth out his mouth, looking like the alien chasing Ripley down the block.
Hey,
Come
Drew.
on, man, get out of here.
Hey, Drew. If Wilder was signed to Bob Arum, that never would have happened.
That would have never happened. That would have never happened.
He'd be the undisputed heavyweight champion right now.
It's ridiculous. And you see that's where PBC burnt the bridge with me. So now, after the question is always asked, well, when does PBC and Top Rank do business? Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, Wilder Fury. I mean, come on, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. It happens. It can happen. It's not impossible. And now Turkey came through, and he has all of the names. Everyone went, and they pissed Tank off so bad that he got on his Twitter and started jaw-jacking, talking about, oh, they're over there just taking money but risking their records. Hello, you're a prize fighter. You could win, you could lose, but if these guys could get bank.
Drew, so think about that. The man literally said, I was on a fighter.
Crazy.
He literally said, oh, you're going over there to get money, but then y'all losing. Like, dude, What are you a boxer for?
We
That
prize
can
fighters.
happen. If that's not proof, this dude a cherry picker and a duck. This dude literally said it like, "Oh man, but y'all taking risks. Y'all finna go there and lose. I'm gonna stand over here. He gonna pick his fights and win."
Risk. He said key words. You gotta. That's what I say. Let people talk. They tell you who they are. He said risk. He said risk, and then he said money. Sacrificing your record for money. But what are you doing? You sacrificing my time and effort that I want to root for you. You giving me Jake Paul at 220 pounds after you got done telling me that Devin Haney was 140 and he's too big for you.
Speak on it.
Right. Come on, man.
Hey,
and your fans, you got people justifying. It takes them 3 hours to articulate what you said. You speak English.
Right.
We heard you, man. So that's why I'm done with the kid, and I don't let any fan come through and try and articulate what he meant. I heard what he said. They did that with Eddie Hearn. No, what he meant was no. Don't tell me what he meant, because what I know is that right now in 2025, April 1st, 2025, we still didn't get Wilder versus AJ. I know that. How could I believe what you say when I see what you do? Back in 2015, the man said, I'll take the fight if it's 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18. By the time he got to 19, we was like, whoa, that's 4 years away. Well, guess what? We're now a decade away. When you said that, buddy, we still ain't got the fight.
Crazy.
This is what I'm saying. I don't believe any of these guys until they're in the goddamn ring. So what's happening with Top Rank and the PBC, y'all trying to form an Ebu Voltron on Turkey. It's not going to work.
Nope.
It's too late.
Outplayed your hand.
It's too late. You're already in hell. You're in purgatory. It's over. You done lost networks. ESPN, do you understand? After I don't know what the date is. ESPN is done with boxing. Y'all done lost Showtime. You lost HBO. You lost ESPN. Okay, where are you going to air your boxing on Prime? Sorry, there's not enough American fans that have an attention span to support what's going on. That's going to be short-lived. So we got to salute Turkey Al-Sheikh, because at least in this, for the short amount of time he's going to be in boxing, he's giving us what we want. And don't look now. This is one big self-inflicted wound, because now you're looking at Dana White and you're scared. You know what? It's your fault that he's getting into the business. This is your fault.
I think Netflix trying to do something.
Netflix is too, yeah. Netflix is trying to do something. They trying to get in on the. See, that's what Jake Paul was trying to take. Jake Paul was trying to take over the Netflix.
Yep.
Let me read these super chats real quick. Felix Nunez is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, family. He says, "I'm rocking with De Los Santos if they make the fight. Salute. Much love to Darrell Alexander coming through heavy." But the Giannis, 50-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, family. He says, "Salute, General. Was listening to Top Rank PBC part of the show. Turkey also exposed the side of the street argument by making these fools work together all of a sudden. He also exposed who really wants to fight and who doesn't. Fighter-wise, absolutely. Agreed 100%. Agreed.
878.
Yes, sir.
I want to answer Chop Shop what he said about the small hats and Ryan Garcia.
Go ahead, brother.
So, Chop Shop, you still there?
You there?
Yes, sir.
So look, I want you to do this. I want you to study the history between black athletes and the ADL. And if you study that, it will show you exactly why our fighters and entertainers get the scrutiny they get when they talk about that community and everybody else don't. Now, if you look at Kyrie Irving, you look at Nick Cannon and all of them that had to apologize and things like that, all of that actually goes back to Booker T. Washington and Du Bois. And when the ADL was formed, basically all of our leaders at some point were called anti-Semitic. But I don't want to make the spot too hot because I know we're on YouTube. But if you look up the history, that it will give you your answers with all of that. Now, there was somebody in the chat, I can't remember the brother's name, but he said, the reason why Shields speaks up is because basically the enemy won't attack her as aggressive as they will the male boxers. But this is what I want to say about that. You do not get to operate a post that was built on the shoulders of our ancestors, great boxers who risked their lives, who were persecuted, some were unalived, some died poor, etc. You don't get to stand on that post and not have to deal with the smoke that comes with that post. That comes with being a champion from our community, plain and simple. So, you know, Shields has been getting attacked. This isn't new. Clarissa Shields was getting attacked when she won her first gold medal, when she was trying to get rights for female athletes. And the thing about it, she was so great, she wanted it for all female athletes that were going to be in the Olympics in the future, not just for boxing. Nobody else has done that. No female athlete has done that. So if anybody stands up, we need to get behind them. But if brothers are sitting on the sideline thinking that if I don't say nothing, I won't have to deal with the smoke, there's something wrong with that. And to the people that's saying, well, you know, if I take a little bit of money or it's individualism thing, let me paint this picture for you. I know pretty much everybody in this chat done seen the movie Django, right? And in that movie Django, there was this scene where they had the Mandingo Fighting League, right? And as long as you won, the slave master would give the Mandingo a bottle of liquor and time off on Saturday and Sunday. So it don't matter if the slave owner wanted to take advantage of your mother, your grandmother, your child, wanted to abuse people on the plantation in all types of cruel ways. As long as you as an individual got to get Sunday, Saturday off and a bottle of liquor, you were happy. We have to get out of this individual mindset that as long as I'm eating good, I'm above the condition of our people. Because what's happening right now is like I think the brother Drew, you always say, you know, boxing imitates life. So there are things that people couldn't get away with when we were in high school that they're getting away with now. I was training one of my boys in the gym. He come in the gym upset. I said, what happened? He said, we got in trouble in school because some people from outside our tribe walked up to one of our females and spit on her shoes, spit on her, and she was fighting this dude by herself. And there were other young brothers standing around who felt like it was not their duty to jump in and help. So don't tell me that it's not your job to stand up for your people because it's trickling down. Just like Brother Drew Titan had on his channel earlier today, and he was showing the lies that had been put into the brain of these teenagers he was speaking to by mainstream media who are using race fan talking points, and they're arming their children with this. And you're thinking that you get to walk around and be free and not say anything, and our children won't have to do with it. I refuse to allow my woman, to allow my children to deal with this, because as a man, you feel like if I don't say anything, I conduct the smoke. I completely disagree with that, and we will have to stand up. And if you are going to be a champion representing our people, you either speak up or we will not support you. Plain and simple.
Absolutely.
That's right.
I got one last thing, 78.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
This last thing I want to say about that. For those of you who do not understand that you need to represent where you are from and the people you come from, and you don't have no allies, remember this. You boxers, especially you boxers coming up, you have people on your side that's from other communities. You try to love them, etc. You come up. When they show you who they are, you need to believe them. There was a man by the name of Tookie Williams. Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
There was a man by the name Tookie Williams back in the day who was a gang leader. A lot of people don't know that when he was a bodybuilder, him and Arnold Schwarzenegger used to work out together. Now, their lives took them down different paths. But when Tookie Williams changed his life, won the Nobel Peace Prize, wrote books, this man who was supposed to be his friend at one time, that was in the same type of sport that he was in, had the opportunity to give the green light to make him live or let them people unalive him. Do you know that he gave the green light for that brother to be unalived? So you brothers need to think about that when you say, well, I boxed with this dude coming up, so I'm going to defend him because of the brotherhood of boxing, you come from us first. Remember that.
Well said. Well said. Yep. So
Coach
did.
Huff, I got some homework tonight, bro. I'm on it.
All right.
Good
That's
looking
what I'm
out.
talking about.
Good looking out.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Yes, sir. Salute to OG Bam in the building. Salute to Stormy B Man in the building. Salute to my brother Buck City in the building. Yes, sir. We cooking today. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean that really irritated me with the Tookie stuff. But Arnold, because Arnold he admitted he used to get tips from Tookie on he used to get tips from him on bodybuilding and how to grow his arms and all that kind of stuff. So that was weird. He just, what I'm saying. But that's in his nature. That's the devil's nature. You know what I mean? But anyway, anybody got any last words, man?
Nah, shit. All I want to say is I appreciate Turkey, man, for giving us the fights that we want to see, man. And I hope he continue to. And sometimes when things come along that seem too good to be true, sometimes they are because we found out that Turkey is sick, man. So I hope that brother pull through whatever he pulling through. And I hope that he could continue to give us the fights that he giving us because we needed this, man. We were starving out here. We were starving out here, man, for and that's all we asked for is for the best to fight the best. Just like my brother named. And that seemed like it's too hard to do, man, for these guys. I don't understand it. I just don't, man. Their job is to be a fighter. I used to fight for free. And I used to fight guys who I ain't think I could beat. But I still fought them, though. And some I won, some I did. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way of life. So, I just want these brothers to get out here, man, and give us what we deserve, what they getting paid for. They asking me to spend my money on their fights. Well, give me what I want to see. That's all I got to say. Peace out to y'all, man.
Peace, brother.
I'm going to say this in closing. I want y'all to pay attention to Dana White. And there's nothing good said about how he runs the UFC. And boxing deserves him at this point because boxing, we've had a lot to celebrate. But as you can see, our highest viewed videos is when we're on here expressing our detest for being crapped on as supporters of the sport. And we end up getting into these debates with people that are fans of fighters and not supporters of the sport.
Right.
So I said a while ago, like Pompeii, boxing got to collapse before it gets rebuilt. And this is one big self-inflicted wound. I'm not scared of Dana White, but I'm going to watch all these other idiots cry about it. Y'all go ahead and cry. Y'all deserve it. That this ass whooping you're going to get, that belt that your mom about to be, because it ain't your daddy. Your daddy's ain't around. Shots fired. So it's a self-inflicted wound. And yeah, I'm loving it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, man. Everybody done. I appreciate y'all for coming in here cooking, man. This was a good live, man. Salute to the chat. Much love and appreciation. Everybody came through and hit that like button on the way out. Freedom's March, my brother came back in the super chat with the 10-piece. Thank you, sir. He says, for being solid on code, salute to the LDBC. Thank you, brother. Always. We're gonna stay on that type of time, brother. Can't live no other way. You know what I'm saying? All right, peace, Coach Hudson, everybody. We're up out of here, y'all. Smash the like button. Remember, y'all go check out Supreme Beast Boxing Talk channel and enter some of those raffles and stuff that they got. Win y'all some money and help support the mighty LDBC meet and greet this year in Las Vegas, August 9th and 10th. And the link is pinned in the top of the chat if you want to go and buy your tickets to the LDBC family reunion. Be up out of here. Deuces.